Like, Syrup's been taking names and taking brackets. I don't think... No, there's been a couple DNAs, and I believe he's won 2 of them. 2 out of the 3. So, he looks real good, but he's running into what could be one of Ness's more troublesome matchups just right off the jump in this top 16, that being a Wolf. And Haze got a pretty good Wolf, though he may not have the patience to play against the Ness on PS2, where he's able to constantly throw these diagonal PK fires in positions that you cannot reliably punish.
Yeah. And the thing about this matchup for Wolf specifically is you're going to have to worry about these edge guards from Ness. The forward air specifically can deal so much damage to Wolf. Not able to use the blaster freely as well. Really going to have to pick the spots very well to be able to do it. And off stage at ledge, just in a not great position.
That's a lot of damage, but the retaliating hit with the delayed double jump coming out from Syrup, super huge. He's scouting that roll, but not finding it, yet the reversal from the PSI magnet. It's something you always just have to keep expecting Ness players to do, because out of hit stun, that can turn your combo into his combo.
Yeah, especially if a Ness player knows what they're doing, and Syrup's one of those players that has the flashy stuff down with Ness, so definitely can manage these B&Bs with Magnet like it's nothing. But just using that Thunder to kind of say, get off me at ledge, not using the reflector from the Wolf, and just controlling this neutral so well right now.
Yeah, it just shows how much pressure even just something like PK Thunder can exude, but that's a great air-to-air from Haze, calling out Syrup for landing with Nair, which, hey, Ness players be doing that quite a bit, so might as well go up there and hit him for it. Oh, and going up there and hitting him for just standing there on stage. Like, you think I'm gonna go to ledge? Nah.
Alright, find the back air. Yeah, this is really rough for Haze here. Haze is just trying to find a way in, but Syrup advantage and also neutral has just been so solid so far. It feels like Haze does not have an answer. He's just kind of hoping, but that's a hell of an answer if that works. Going for it all there, because you're not getting many opportunities, you might as well.
Oh, I really like that idea from Haze, where you're looking to cover a lot of options with that Wolf, Fire Wolf heading straight through, and as well as it's suspiciously hard to punish on block, but Syrup calls out the jump afterwards and makes certain to make the most out of this lead, looking for some footstool shenanigans. This is the kind of flashy stuff that Ness can really do at a much higher level because of how quick his airspeed is and how much you can change momentum at the drop of a dime.
Okay, getting caught by the magnet there. And yeah, momentum shift is really huge here. And yeah, able to get that up smash there and find the stock pretty handily. Syrup looked amazing that game. It was just playing so clean. The movement was so crisp, and everything they were doing, I felt like it was being done with a purpose.
Yeah, he looked like he was super on point and ended the game with such a hard trap to get out of. The gyro sitting on your shield. How do you play around it? It's certainly a tough one as he walked the dog on that K9 right out into Rob. All right, I mean, I guess this is it's a decent enough counter pick if you're looking to try and trade with Syrup a little bit more. Rob has some pretty big buttons and some pretty quick ones at that with things like Fair, but Rob's biggest weakness is always going to be that he can be combo food, and Ness has a lot of multi-hits to make Haze really feel that weakness.
Oh yeah. You're able. The other thing with Rob is you have to be careful with how you're using projectiles against Ness, especially your laser. Gyro, not so much, but great usage of the gyro so far. Going out there for it, but gonna punish that.
Yeah, he caught Syrup without his jump and just made certain that Syrup felt threatened enough to not be able to recover, and that's a huge start. And he can start playing on his back foot because of it. Very good stuff from Haze.
Okay, great drift to avoid the edge guard there, and Haze is getting a hell of a punish here, and just gonna lose his stock there. And this is not too bad here if you are Syrup. Just needs a solid combo, and that little two-piece will do it. But wants to extend it more using the side plat maybe, but it goes away just as I say that.
All right, the PK Thunder not lasting long enough to have the pressure of the PK Rocket on deck. Though, yeah, Haze isn't going to roll in anymore. We'll have to see the adaptation from that in advantage from Syrup. And there it is immediately, just going out there and trying to pressure with the back air and seeing if he couldn't close this off. But great counter hit on Haze's part to avoid the yo-yo at ledge completely. Here we are back at some form of neutral, though it's getting very dangerous if you're Haze.
It feels like in a lot of these neutral situations, like you were just mentioning, end up with Syrup in the advantage very quickly. It feels like it's neutral, but it's aggressive neutral for Syrup, so Haze really isn't getting anything started.
Look at him. He's always in his face, just popping it. Oh, going for the double magnet, which has some ridiculous combo potential. And the oh my god, what?
No.
What? Oh my lord.
No. Absolutely disgusting from Syrup. Just finding everything you wanted there. You know, those hours in training room do pay off sometimes. That was the perfect application of it. Go to disconnect the Pro Controller, and, you know, that's going to be the set.
So we saw a little bit of the, I think it was 2 patches ago, the buffs that Ness received, where it was on dash attack, which certainly helps, kills a little bit earlier, but the big, but some of them weren't really like all that important. We're seeing some application of one of the more minor ones, which is the reduced FAF on the PK Flash, letting Ness get strings like that going.